It's a lot to that story. That's crazy. So let me go to this. So nurse in Fulton County jail smuggles drugs. She had a relationship with one of the inmates. Yo, now this is for y'all sisters out there. Why do y'all do this? So I'm about to play this story, right? So for all y'all sisters out there, why do y'all have relationships with jailbirds? And I got very close family members that do the same thing. So I can't, you know what I mean? Why do y'all have continuous relationships with jailbirds? Because now you in jail, messing with jailbirds. I ain't even play this story and I already know what happened. We already know what happened here.
Who worked as a jail nurse is under arrest tonight. Investigators say she confessed to having a romantic relationship with an inmate and smuggling contraband into the Fulton County Jail. Channel 2's Michael Seiden broke the story on WSBTV.com, joining us live now in Northwest Atlanta with how authorities, Michael, say this investigation began with a note.
Yeah, George, investigators tell us it was another nurse that actually found a handwritten note that exposed this alleged relationship. And tonight, we are getting a closer look at some of that other evidence that was found that led to the felony charge. A ring, a gold chain, and a bottle of perfume. Investigators say these gifts were not just tokens of affection, but evidence of a secret romantic relationship inside the Fulton County Jail. Former nurse contractor Naomi Anthony's under arrest and charged with a felony after authorities say she confessed to having a relationship with this man, an inmate, Antoine McCrae, who's been in custody since police arrested and charged him in 2024 in connection with multiple child sex crimes. Investigators say the two met while Anthony was working inside the jail and that the alleged relationship appeared to be getting serious before her arrest.
Had gone out and purchased herself.
She's sick. Dude is in jail for sex crimes. And this not like, I'm thinking like this, like just the drug dealer that's locked up. He in jail for sex crimes. You know, when you know nurses and you work in the jail, you know what these dudes are in jail for. This is crazy. Y'all that desperate? Yo, y'all listen. I'm gonna put so this is the lady, right? She don't look like a bad looking lady. She probably could pull a dude, you know what I mean? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? This dude is in jail for sex crimes. And she's messing with this dude in jail. He's in jail for sex crimes. And this lady is still messing with this dude. And she works in the jail. Look at this. I'm going to go back a little bit.
A ring, a gold chain, and a bottle of perfume. Investigators say these gifts were not just tokens of affection, but evidence of a secret romantic relationship inside the Fulton County Jail. Former nurse contractor Naomi Anthony's under arrest and charged with a felony after authorities say she confessed to having a relationship with this man, an inmate, Antoine McCrae, who's been in custody since police arrested and charged him in 2024 in connection with multiple child sex crimes. Investigators say the two met while Anthony was working inside the jail and that the alleged relationship appeared to be getting serious before her arrest.
Had gone out and purchased herself and our inmate matching wedding rings.
So were they planning on getting married?
I have not delved into that just yet.
Investigators say the case broke open when someone came across a handwritten note inside the jail. According to court documents, the note described plans to bring drugs into the facility, along with sexual activity inside a nurse's station. Authorities say the note also referenced a payment totaling $1,300 made through Cash App to Anthony.
Someone noticed something irregular in terms of the nurse's behavior, in terms of how she and/or was moving.
Earlier this month, investigators say they received an anonymous tip claiming Anthony was hiding marijuana on her.
Yo, she need help. That's all I'm gonna say. This sister need help. Now you in jail. Now she is in jail.
Body to avoid detection by jail scanners and using an iPhone to communicate with McRae. When investigators questioned her, authorities say Anthony tried to hide her phone, but eventually admitted she started the relationship in October. And while we were inside the jail today, we actually saw a new security scanner that was getting ready to be installed. Just another reminder that Sheriff Labatt is not messing around when it comes to keeping contraband out of his jail. Also, that suspect.
Yo, are y'all Atlanta women? And I just peeped Gabe. I wasn't even thinking about that. Y'all Atlanta women are so desperate. Hold on, let me. Yo, I just it just ran through my mind like where this is at. Yo, I'm paying attention to like what's going on. I really wasn't paying attention to where it's at. But this is Atlanta women. Yo, y'all Atlanta women are this desperate. Let me let it play out because you know I'm about to talk about y'all.
She did waive her first court appearance. A judge set her bond at $5,000.
Damn.
Or in connection with investigators say the two met while Anthony was working inside the jail.
She's not gonna be in jail that long though. Yo, y'all Atlanta women, right? I lived down there twice, right? Y'all are not the y'all not the only women that mess with jailbirds. So I'm gonna put that disclaimer. But y'all Atlanta women are so desperate that you will work at the jail and mess with a dude that's in jail for doing stuff to children. This dude is in jail for doing sexual stuff to children. So this dude is a petty. So you can't be that you don't mean to tell me that y'all are that desperate that you messing with already locked up petties. Like dude is behind bars and he's a petty and you know what he's in for. You buying them stuff and smuggling stuff in jail. Y'all Atlanta women cannot be that desperate. You know what I mean? That's like, yo, that's diabolical desperate. You know what I mean? And I'm not even saying this as a joke. Because this woman needs help. Like when you get that desperate, you need professional help. Now she's in jail herself. So if you just tuning in, this lady on the screen was working, she was a nurse working at the jail, right? A jail in Atlanta, right? This guy on the screen right there is in the jail. He's a petty. You know what a petty is. She's messing with this guy. She know this dude is a petty because she works at the jail. She's smuggling stuff and giving him gifts and having a whole relationship with this dude while he's in jail. Now her ass is in jail. Do not tell me that y'all Atlanta women are this diabolical desperate. This is not regular desperate. This is diabolical desperate. That's all I'm gonna say, yo. This case is crazy. And it's a lot of y'all, like I'm in Philly. Women everywhere mess with jailbirds. But this right here, this is crazy. My man is in jail for being a petty. That's crazy. Look, my man said nasty. Look, that's beyond nasty. Dude is a petty. And you know, she not a bad looking sister, a little older looking sister. You know, she probably gonna find somebody, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta mess with a dude that's a petty at the jail. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's extra crispy diabolical. You know what I mean? Atlanta women could, yo, you could not be, yo, this speaks volume for how desperate Atlanta women are. You know what I mean? Now, D everywhere DC, Philly, Los Angeles, women mess with jailbirds everywhere. Virginia, I seen it in Virginia too, right? So we know they mess with jailbirds everywhere. But this goes to the top of the list right here. I'm gonna clip this up. And this is on a desperate women Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? This goes on the hood Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? But all jokes aside, this lady need help. Like I don't know who could get this lady help. This lady needed help then while this was happening. You know what I mean? And we know that women like bad boys, but not the petty. What's up with the petties? He went full jail Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you, this goes on the hood Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. She went full Nicki. She went full jail, behind bars, bread and water, petty Nicki. You know what I'm saying? And she look, let me show you the chain. Let me show you the chain. She sneaking my man chains in jail. Let me find look, perfume. They found perfume. She giving him jewelry. She buying and look, let me put them back on the screen. Hold on, let me put them back on the screen as a couple. And look, so she buying my man jewelry, right? Let me put your first comment back on the screen. Nasty work. She buying my man jewelry, right? And on top of that, they were literally about to get married. They were planning on getting married. So you messing with a petty, you messing with a jailbird, and you about to marry a jailbird, and then now you locked up in jail. Now she's eating the same cheese sandwiches he is, and you can't even see him. So the marriage is over. Yeah, they were trying to get married. That's so the ring I showed you, what you say? Yeah, that does popped up. The white dude. I know who you talking about. The white dude that was convicted of the murders. You know what I'm saying? But this my middle name though. This not I don't put my last name. This my middle name. But I know you talking about the white dude that was convicted of murders. I got the same name. So you know not to fuck with me. You know, since you know I got the same name as an axe murderer, it runs in the family, motherfucker. Yeah, but yo, all jokes aside, they're about to get married. My God, man. Yeah, they're about to get married, bro. That shit is crazy. But she go on the Mount Rushmore for desperate women, and it's in Atlanta. It's Atlanta. I live in Atlanta twice. It's a skew reality down there. You know what I mean? Um, some women are really desperate. Some women act like you don't have enough money. So so that's the that's the disparity. You know what I'm saying? That's the disparity. That's the disparity. You know what I mean? It's still hood action news. You did. Yeah, I switched the name because I didn't want to be stuck in that hood box. You know what I mean? I mean, the name was literally hood. I didn't want to be stuck in that hood box. But it's definitely hood action news material for sure. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna be a different name. But this definitely hood action news material. It's way more. So it's a lot of gay dudes down there in Atlanta. So it's way more like if you like women, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get a lot of chicks down there. Like by default. You're gonna run into chicks in Atlanta by default. All the chicks that you see on social media is way more than that. You know what I mean? You got to take account like the chicks that's not on social media and they go to work and go home. They might be introverts. They don't go to clubs and all that. And then all them little country counties around Atlanta is women all like growing on trees. All of them little counties around Atlanta. So Atlanta is crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, but a petty, she messing with a petty in jail. She went full Nikki, little Nikki. She went little Nikki on him. You know what I mean? So let me go to the next topic. That case is crazy. That case is crazy. That a lot of these cases be even crazier than I think they are.